let's hop over here. Here's a whole bunch of the original Slender Man photos, right? So there was the very first one right here that you guys saw here. Let me throw it back on the YouTube screen so you can check this out. Okay, so Slender Man right here in the background, right? We go up to this one. We see Slender Man here in the back again. Go over here. We got Slender Man way in the back right there. And let's see, where was it again? Right here again. In the back. Now we're getting into a whole bunch of, I don't know what's happening in here. Oh, we went away. Back here. Here we go. Right there in the back. So as you can see, Slender Man, tons of different original. Oh, here we go. This is an old school one where they even have him way in the back right there. So back here, Slender Man. So it keeps going and going and going, right? Tons of crazy Slender Man pictures that were made by this guy. What was his name again? No, not Massive Times. It was Eric Knudsen was the guy who started this whole thing. He's the original that started all of these Slender Man pictures that inevitably became the Slender Man, well, at this point is now mythology, right? And so, yeah, this Slender Man, and at this point here, we'll even hop over here. As they said in that article, you had a whole bunch of Slender Man YouTubers come out, and I wanted to shout out these guys, Marble Hornets. I forget when Marble Hornets came out. Maybe they'll have it up here on this particular. Let's check this out, Marble Hornets. There's a chance that they might be. Here we go, right? Oh, no, a little bit up. Right here. Okay, so Joseph DeLage and Troy Wagner began the Marble Hornets project on YouTube. This is all the way back in 2009, right? So here you go, the original OG Marble Hornets. This is a video series. Got a whole bunch of videos. They just go and go and go of a couple of young kids who made this that were, I think, if I remember the story, they were, oh, what were they? They were film school students who were in film school, heard about the Slenderman series, and wanted to make a whole video series on Slenderman. And ended up making the Marble Hornet series that got really big on YouTube, about 700,000 subscribers now. And this was all the way back in 2009 when this originally came out. Yeah. So these guys got really big for the time in YouTube. They created their own mythology to Slenderman, right? So, excuse me. They created their whole own mythology and backstory to Slenderman, which was pretty crazy. And it's a really enjoyable video series to get into if you like this kind of stuff. If you're a really big Slenderman fan, I myself am not a huge Slenderman fan. But if you are, you definitely need to check this out. Yeah, because this whole thing is pretty entertaining, pretty fun. These kids were just 18, 19-year-old kids fresh out of high school. And they made a really compelling series. It was really badass. So give it a look if you're interested in Slenderman, and if you like this kind of content, if you like the creepypasta orientated type stuff, this is a really fun one. These guys did a really good job for being such young kids, making their first ever series, I guess you could call it, movie. You know, I remember watching this back in 2010 or 11. And it was a fucking blast. It was really enjoyable to watch, and a lot of really cool lore that now you see in like the Slenderman video games and the Slenderman movie that were started by these two 19-year-old kids with their YouTube channel, which is really cool. Really interesting to see, right?